Everybody, and welcome to hashtag Grow Your Life Live Sessions. Today I got my Mario Star Wars crossover shirt on, got the baseball cap on. It's Saturday. I'm a little more chill and relaxed. What I want to talk about is how do we measure success? This is a huge topic. And I had a discussion with a lady in my Grow Your Life community. That community is designed for people to ask their questions, what their struggles are. I make podcasts, I make these videos every day, but then people have questions. They're like, how do I grow? How do I get to the next level? And that's what I help people do, is I help coach them through that. So I coached the lady through this. We landed on an area where she was like, how do I measure success? How do I compare myself? How do I know if I'm doing the right thing? How do I know if I'm succeeding or not? How do I know if I should go in one direction or the other? And it all breaks down to this. It boils down to very similar on a core level, that many times people are afraid of making a mistake. They're afraid of doing the wrong things. And so they don't actually go after what will make them successful because of those fears. Now, once you can break past those fears, now there's a whole nother game that you have to play in. So for those of you who have not broken past the fears, I got podcasts on that can help people. I got stuff on making money, how to make a six-figure income, stuff like that. What's up, Ann? I'm talking about our conversation that we had. But when you can break past that fear, the next level is this. How do we measure success? How do we measure it? Once we start going over our goals, once we get consistency, once we do that. And here's the real truth here. There are no rules to life. There are no rules of success. There's no right or wrong way to succeed. Your success could be as small as getting up in the morning, pouring yourself some coffee, getting up an hour earlier, doing one thing today that you didn't do yesterday, getting 10% better each day. And when you do that, you can stack that and you measure the success by the little successes, the quick wins, and then celebrate those. You know, there's a guy, his name's Charlie Rocket. He started this thing called I'm on a winning streak. And the whole idea is you say this, you pour your coffee. Now you're on a winning streak. You get up, you went for a walk, you went on the treadmill, you wrote an email, you did a live video, you made a post, something like that. And you stack these winning streaks throughout the day. And as you do that over time, your reticular activating system will actually start to look for more ways for you to continue winning. And when you do that, celebrate those small successes. For so often, I did this for 30 years. I was all or nothing. If it wasn't 100%, I was a failure. And I beat myself up over that. And a lot of people are like that. 100%, anything less than 100 is failure. That's not true, you guys. And that's holding you back. That mindset sounds in theory like it's going to help you get further. It's going to help you accomplish great things. But in the end, it makes you feel like you're just not good enough. I never felt like I was good enough. And in that, we have to realize this. We are good enough how we are. We're never going to be perfect. We're never going to measure up to that level of perfection. So for us, doing your best is what it is. Don't try to do your best. And your best may be 10% of what somebody else's best is. But over time, your 10% of your goal will then stack and grow. So your 100% could really be 10% of your goal, but that's 100% of what you got right now. So in fitness, a real tangible example, instead of just 2 hours in the gym, just pounding it out, 10 minutes. That's a quick win right there. A 10-minute video, a 2-minute video. I talk about going live every day for 10 minutes, and then people don't do it because the 10 minutes seems so hard. Okay. Make a 1-minute video once a week, y'all. Make a video once a month. At least do something. Something is better than nothing. 10, like I say this, so I rent my car out. It's kind of like Airbnb for cars. And sometimes if it's not renting out, I will lower the price to about 50% of what I want to get for it. Because here's the thing. I would rather get 50% than 0%. 50% of people renting it just as much is better than me getting 0. And so what I'll do is I'll figure that out. So many times we have this pride and ego that we're like, if it's not 100, it's not worth anything. But if we can measure our success by the little successes, this is not weakness. This is strength, you guys. This is where how greatness happens. Greatness happens by stacking tiny successes, celebrating them over time, staying positive, getting rid of negativity, focusing on your goal. You're keeping your eye focused on the prize that's further ahead, further than where you are now, but then saying, today I am doing my best. I am able to do this. And in that, you give yourself grace to grow, to learn. And growth over time produces greater results. Growth is stacking results. You see, which one comes first, the chicken or the egg? Which one came first, growth or results? I personally think personal growth then produces results, and then it's a cycle. The growth and the results raise each other up. So you grow, bigger result. Now we grow more, bigger result, and they're pushing each other like this. It's like a sparring. Growth and results actually kind of spar each other a little bit, is what it is. And so how do we measure success? Is our constant pursuit of growing, bettering ourselves, getting 1% better than we were yesterday. It could be inside. It doesn't always have to be what we're doing or what we're making or whatever that is. It could just be very simple, or 1% better every week or every month. Hopefully not every year, because that's a long cycle right there. Most people are in the growth cycle of 1% better every year. And then over time, after 100 years, they're still not where they wanted to be. I just want to challenge you to at least accelerate that to 1% better each month. 1% better every 14 days. I talked about that as well. Self-evaluation every 14 days so that something doesn't become a bad habit after 21 days. You can at least look and adjust after 14. Try to improve in 14-day blocks, like big things, and then self-evaluate where you're at. Celebrate those successes, whatever that is. So how do we measure success? There's no rules to this. The fact that you think that anybody thinks that there's rules is missing it. Success is not measured in rules. Success is measured by choice in us, and our own personal success is decided by us by allowing ourselves to grow and stay in the process and the journey. Staying consistent to the process is success. If you fail and you don't learn, that's a failure. If you learn, you grow, you win. And little wins, a winning streak over time. I'm going to go get some coffee here in a little bit. That's going to be success for me this morning. I woke up today early. I went to bed early, woke up early. I just did a podcast live and like four teaching sessions. That's success for me today. That's my level. I've gotten to a higher level. I wasn't that 6 months ago, y'all. I just want to be real with you. Like 6 months ago, success for me was just getting out of bed and being positive and thinking like, thinking positively and having a goal. Like just exploring a goal was success. Wow. Whew. Was not expecting to cry on this, but I want you to get that. That's deep inside of me. 6 months ago, when I felt like a failure, my success was I just wrote a goal down. That's success. I just made a positive declaration instead of a negative one. That's success. And so for you, there is no measure of success. There is no rules. Nobody can tell you how big or small you can do, where you can go. Other people's measure of success, if you're comparing yourself to other people to find happiness, you're never going to find it. But if comparison is to help you grow, that's great. Set a goal, go forward, stack it. There's no rules to how big or small you can succeed. What happens is over time, we stack those experiences. We get 1% better every day, every 2 weeks, every month. And as that grows, our success compounds. And that's how we can measure success. So start today. Simple successes. What can you do today? Just one positive declaration might be a success for you. Or it could be recording a live video, or it could be making an outline for a course or a book. Whatever that is, that's for you to decide. Grow your life, everybody. And we'll talk soon.